already put this vlog together because I just realized that the first clip is a jump scare because I'm literally in the bed, bags under my eye, everything. So I am coming to tell you that this is for week 1 of Booked Boarding Readathon. I cheated a little bit. You know, I started early because some of the books were already available and I couldn't think of anything else I wanted to read. So I did start a few days early. You can too, but by the time you see this, I don't know. So hopefully you're joining. I would really appreciate it. Let me know. I have the link for the bingo card / prompts, I guess. And I also am going to have like daily questions on, I'm probably going to do it as shorts here and on TikTok. And I'll have a question a day related to the readathon and everything. There is a video. I'm going to try and link it down below. I'm still learning how to put everything together, but I'm going to try and link it down below where you can get all the information about the readathon. But I just want to come say hi. Thank you for watching. I'm getting ready to actually start on week 2, and I just want to at least put this in front of you before you see the jump scare. So hope you enjoy. Happy reading, safe traveling, and be good to yourself. Okay, so hey friends, this is another vlog. This is gonna be the start of Booked Boarding Readathon. There is a video on my page talking about Booked Boarding Readathon. It's pretty much where you are going to travel through the pages of your books that you're going to be reading for the month of September. It's going to be going on all September, which is my birthday month, which I'm so excited. But the different prompts are linked in my link tree, and you can print it out. Now, the first prompt that I am going to work on is, I think it's a book where the character travels. So the book that I'm reading is The Teller of Small Fortunes by Julie Long. Let me tell you something. I butchered what this book was about on TikTok. I had it completely wrong. I put that it is about a fortune teller who is traveling with a circus or carnival. No, that's not what it's about at all. It follows Tao. She is a Chinese immigrant fortune teller, and she travels with her cat. I gotta look at the name of the cat, but she travels with her cat, and she goes to different small towns, and she meets 2 other travelers in a funny type of way, and she embarks on this journey with them to find one of the guy's missing daughter, because of her being able to tell fortune and everything, and she's traveling, they're traveling. So it's actually completely different than what I was thinking about. And even though it is cozy, even though it is funny, it has a lot of serious topics. You know, it talks about her being an immigrant and being Chinese, and when she goes to these different towns, they're like, oh, I didn't know you'd be a foreigner. Like, that's okay, but I didn't know. And I was listening to the audiobook, and I was like, I need to get the ebook as well, because I want to make sure I'm hearing the words that I'm hearing, right? They're talking about like chin, and I'm like, is that for Chinese? Is that what you call them? Is, you know? So it's really interesting. And then there was a black woman, I'm pretty sure she was black or of color in here, and because she says her skin was her dark skin, so I'm thinking that she was black. But it also talked about how she was the one who had the teas, and she brewed all of the different like teas and herbs and stuff. And the woman was like, oh, you're kind of like a long way from home? Like, what brings you around these parts? And so it was just really interesting because I had the story completely wrong. And for it to be such a cozy read, it definitely has some very interesting topics. So we'll see how it goes so far. Cozy reads are not usually my jam, but I need something kind of mellow just after all of the horror and thrillers I've been reading. I just need a little break. And romance is not like my biggest thing. So yeah, so I'm gonna read a little bit more of it, and then I am going to go to bed eventually. It is 1:24 in the morning, and I'm having a snack. This is like the worst, not the worst, this is not the best angle, but I am having, can you see that? It's like chia seeds, it's chia pudding, blueberries, a little bit of syrup, or agave, no, syrup, and sunflower seed spread. So I'm gonna have that. So I'll probably be up for like another hour, and I am going to read a little bit more of this because, yeah, I want to make sure I'm hearing the words that I'm hearing. But so that's it for, I guess, day one. And hey y'all, good morning. Starting the vlog off. I finished my rover walks and I went and got Dutch Bros. Okay. I need to run a couple errands today. Nothing major, actually. Let me go home and decide, because I keep saying like I might need to go to the grocery store. I might not, but I do need to make some food for. Are y'all? I can't tell if that's a garage sale or they're just going through stuff. But this is Booked Boarding Readathon. I am cheating a little bit. I'm starting early just because I had quite a few of the books already available to me. So I just kind of wanted to start on them before I started on another. Am I going the right way? I don't know. Anyway, we'll find out together. So yeah, this is different. Oh, please. Okay, wrong way. Anyway, oh yeah, I'm on a different street. That's why I don't need to do that turn. Anyway, yes, I'm starting a little bit early on my Booked Boarding Readathon. I am in the middle of The Teller of Small Fortunes, and I also started a Darcy Coates book. I did not start How Bad Things Can Get. I did start Voices in the Snow, because that is like my tropes. Those are my tropes when it comes to like gothic horror thriller kind of thing, where it's like a creepy old mansion. People are stranded in the mansion. Well, one person is technically stranded and they don't know enough information, like the person who like lives there. So I'm enjoying it. It follows Claire. Claire has a accident on her way to get to her family during this crazy snowstorm, and she wakes up in this stranger's home, and it's like this huge elaborate mansion, and of course, you know, it's his family, so he knows all of the secrets and everything, and he claims that she was in an accident, but she doesn't know, and she can't escape because of the snowstorm. So she kind of is unfortunately depending on him, and if he's telling the truth. So I like that kind of trope in my horror. Like I said, I'm in the middle of The Teller of Small Fortunes. I was listening to the audio, but I ended up having to get the ebook as well because there are some words in here I want to make sure I'm hearing correctly. And I think I said this in a previous clip. One of the words is Shin, and she is a Chinese immigrant. That's brought up a lot. It does have the talk of like the racial prejudice things that she goes through on her travels. And I guess Shin is like a term for them. I was like, is that short for Chinese? Excuse me? But yeah, so oh, okay. This lady was walking her dog and she ran across the street with her dog, but there's like a loose dog in the neighborhood. Not in the neighborhood, but in that neighbor's like house. A lot of these places have like a lot of land, so he probably gets to like run around like just free, and I don't think she was sure of that. But anyway, what was I saying? So yeah, I had to like look at the words, and like I'm trying to make sure I have all the characters. There's Tao, there's Stilt and Marsh, and now there is a Kina. And then Lahu is the mule who is carrying them. He pushes or pulls her wagon. So I'm trying to make sure I have all of like the names and the characters and everything. So I'm like, let me get the ebook for this as well and do immersive reading for this one. So that's what's going on right now. I'm gonna go home and make some breakfast. Y'all, I'm on like a new medication for appetite suppressant, and we're gonna see how it goes, because I gotta get some of this weight down. Not even just like for appearances. Honestly, it's never for appearance for me. It's more like my mental health, and getting my health in order. So health is wealth, baby. Hey friends, what's going on? What is going on? Oh my goodness. It is Wednesday. I can't remember the last time I came on here. I don't know if it was today or not, but I am heading to the grocery store. I am gonna make a meal and just eat it for the week. For my next trip. I have a trip that starts tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. It's like an 8 p.m. or an 8:40 p.m. showtime or something like that. So it's fairly a late show. I have most of the day to myself, so that should be good. I am listening to what's it called? Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. And I'm enjoying it. It's definitely going to be a build-up because apparently it's 3 or 4 books. It's in a series. This is book 1 of a series. And I'm going to be very interested to see how it goes. I feel like from the reviews, this one is, the idea was there, but it's kind of dark in here. The idea was there, but I think there was more of like a character development and the potential like relationship and stuff is what I like read in the reviews. So some people really didn't care for that. So it kind of reminds me of like House of Secrets or House of Shadows. I'm not sure which one was first, but that series, that duology where it was like the main characters were like getting to know each other, actually starting to build a relationship, and then like crazy stuff happened. So I'm wondering if that's what the rest of the books are going to be like that's where all the crazy stuff is. But we'll see. I am, like I said, going to the grocery store. I think even though I'm going to the grocery store, I'm going to pick up dinner. I feel like I want Mexican food. Okay. Y'all, I just feel like in a weird funk. I love that I finally have like a little holder because now I can like run my mouth with y'all even more. But I just feel like I'm in this weird funk and I just want to get out of it. I just want to like make some really good like changes that are for the better, you know, and just get my life to like together. Like my life, it's not like it's not together. It's just, I don't know, you know how you want more. But I want to improve myself. That's the thing. So gonna, you know, work on that. Okay, I'm gonna get off of here because I'm just rambling now at this point. I will come back to y'all when I have an update, and we'll go from there, y'all. Okay, I did my grocery shopping. I did not take y'all with me. I'm sorry. I was trying to like get in and out because they closed like a side of the store at a certain time, and I had parked over there. So I was like, let me get in and out because I don't want to have to go all the way around. So I was like in there ripping and running. But we are here at Los Bros Taco Shop. I love how I went grocery shopping and I don't want to cook. I mean, I don't want to eat it right now. So we're gonna get some tacos. We're gonna get some good old Mexican food. This place stays popping. You hear me? Like all the way up until it closes, there's always like people here. So that's a good sign. There's people in here now. Oh, I thought they said drive-in. Dine-in. I can't read it. I was gonna say, where is their drive-through? But it said dine-in. Anyway, yes, I'm excited. Let's go get some food. Like I said, I've been reading Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. And I love this trope where it's like, so Claire was trying to get to her grandmother's like farm because of a storm, but she was already on the road to go, and then the storm just came out of nowhere, came really fast. And she gets into this accident. She doesn't remember anything, but she wakes up in like this mansion. It's like this huge home, this huge place, and it's this guy, and of course he is like older than her, but not like super older. Like I think he's in like his late 20s, early 30s, and then he is like he's like that gothic, like kind of, you know, still in the past kind of look. Like his family is very wealthy but very weird, and they kind of just like stick to like the places that they know. And so she's like, I drive down here like through this area all the time. I have never known this huge like mansion to be here. And he's like, oh yes, it's purposely like covered because of his mom. His mom wanted to cover from people and blah blah blah. But I love that trope where it's like he almost feels like he is still stuck in a different century and she's like modern because of how he was raised. I don't know, I like that. And he's like weird. He's unusual. No one's weird. He's unusual. I have to stop saying weird, but you know what I mean? Like he's unusual. He is used to being around his family only. But he still is the rebel of the family because he like wants to help the staff and he like wants to do stuff with his hands, and his mom is like against it. So I like that trope where it's like, it's just like this home is like a different time period from the rest of the world. So she is stuck in this house with him. It's been like 4 days because of the snowstorm, and she can't tell if he's helping or hindering her from leaving, right? He keeps saying like it's too dangerous and all this stuff. He's like, I'll go with you. But when he leaves her, in different parts of the story so far, she is seeing this like woman that's like running through the house, or like she always comes up at this weird time and then she runs through a door. And then when she tells Doran, not Dorian, I think it's like Doran or something. When she tells him, he's like, there is no door there. So she's like, she can't tell if she's going crazy, if he's lying, or if he's just not seeing it. So I like that kind of stuff. I like that in my horror because it's a really good buildup. So we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Let me make sure they're not closed. post office, pick up some things that have been sent to me, and go get Dutch Bros. But I am gonna get decaf because I am working tonight. So just saying good morning, starting this day off. It's a beautiful day. I think the weather finally is chilling out okay. But I'm trying to see if I have an update. So I am, like I said, in the middle of Voices in the Snow by Darcy Coates. One little thing about Darcy's writing that is not my favorite is she is strictly, in my opinion, an atmospheric horror build-up type of author, and I don't always feel that her characters are completely fleshed out, but I also don't think that's the goal. I don't think that's a top priority for her, in my opinion, because when she starts to do these characters and then there's like a love interest, it's rushed. So I don't think that is her expertise, because I felt the same way in Houses of Shadow and Houses of Secret, where like the main female character was just very naive and like quickly like fell in love. I don't know, it was just weird. But the build up to what was going on in the story, the house and the family, that was good. So I'm feeling the same way about this with Voices in the Snow. The characters are good. What are they doing over here? They're doing so much construction. The characters are good. It's just the fact that like she's been captive with this guy for quite a few days, and he's so chivalrous, and like, you know, he's so handsome, and she's already like, I don't think this is a spoiler, but maybe I'll put like mild spoiler or something, but like she's already like saying like, you know, when the storm is over, like, let's move in together. And I'm just like, she needs to see if her family is okay. Like, she needs to see if her sister and her grandmother are okay. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you're already talking about, like, you want to help. Like, she's like trying to like Captain Save-A-Ho, you know? And I'm just like, I get it for like where the story, like after that, where it went, but I was just like, I don't think that was the best way to do it. You know what I mean? But like I said, in House of Secrets and House of Shadows, the same thing. The girl like married this mysterious man to like help her family, and then she just like fell in love immediately. Like, she wanted to please him. So it's like, Darcy, I feel like these could have been written differently. But if you're not looking for if you're looking for like vibes, Darcy Coates is that girl. And sometimes they're just not fleshed, like the characters are just not fleshed out to me, but I love her books and I'm going to continue to read them. But that's my only like, you know, for this book. And I'm just like, girl, I just feel like it could have been written differently. So I feel like, yeah, like for her to be like, you know, you should come live with me, see the world and all this stuff. Like, she could have just said like, you can come see the world, like you can go out, you know what I mean? And then he could have like replied with what his reasoning was, which does come up a couple pages later in the book. But we'll see. This is book 1, and I think it's called Black Winter. So this couple, they have this storyline and this situation for like 3 more books. So it'll be interesting to see if what happens like later. So I am here at my, I should never have gotten a car mount, because baby, you about to be hearing from me. Let me go do my rover and I'll talk to you later. fast and furious through these streets, okay? Getting to work. You can't see me, but switching lanes, okay? I tell you, everybody, the community of where I live in like Vancouver, Washington, baby, they hate to see me coming, because the way I drive, baby, the way I drive is insane. And I learned from my daddy, and my daddy is a retired cop. So anyway, I am heading to work. What is that, a flare? Did something happen? What happened? I gotta get over. Excuse me real quick, y'all, while I zoom through. People don't know how to drive here. That's what's really going on. It's like, bless everybody in the state of Washington, but it's all old folks, and they just be like, and I'm like, can you please move? Can you please move? Please, you can go faster and still be safe. It's okay. And I be switching lanes like it's nobody's business. God, I know that the world does not revolve around me, but I'm a little upset that it doesn't, because why is everything crowded? Why is Dutch Bros so packed? Anyway, I am maybe like 40%, 50% through Voices in the Snow, and baby, oh, it's a 3-day weekend. That's why. It's a 3-day weekend. Y'all, it's so funny. I want to get myself a truck, like an SUV. I don't need it. I be rolling around my little Hyundai, and I be moving. And I don't think people want to see me in a truck. All right, y'all, let's move. Why are all y'all here? Anyway, I am like maybe 40%. I don't think I'm halfway. I might be halfway. I have to check. But through Voices in the Snow, Darcy done threw in a sci-fi effect. Okay. Wasn't expecting that. I'm here for it, actually. I'm here for it because now Claire is remembering. Let me stop right here. Claire is starting to remember what caused the accident and like what led up to her actually being on the road. So that's what's going on. I gotta check in at 8:40. It is 8:23. I'm like a few minutes away. I just gotta get to my order for Dutch Bros, and I'm parking in the garage per usual. So yeah, I gotta pay for it, but my mental health matters first. So I don't like getting on the employee bus. I probably will talk to y'all tomorrow. Maybe there'll be some B-roll on the plane, but who knows. God, y'all are ridiculous. Y'all, this is what I be dealing with. I'm about to run. I'm about to pass everybody because I don't understand what is taking so long. Like, come on. Oh my God, y'all, I love my Dutch Bro family. Like, they literally, I just went to the one by the airport, and can you come out? Come on, let's go. We all gotta go. Let's go. Everybody, come on, baby. Everybody speed up. That's right, girl. Come on. Speed up. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna leave that in. I forgot it was filming that fast. But no one knows how to drive out here. I don't understand why this is taking so long. Like, I don't get it. And I'm like pissed. Let me come back when I'm in a better mood. Okay, hey friends. That lighting wasn't the best. I have made it to the first stop of this trip. I'm in Vegas. I don't even know how long I'm here for. Not that long. Vegas is not my favorite place to come to. I think because I've done enough here in my time. But I think I'm going to show you guys the room. It's cute. It's like a, what do you call it? Like a lodge. type of thing. Where is the, oh, I was looking for the remote. Because I'm gonna clean the hotel. Clean the room, and I'm gonna listen to Darcy Coates while I do it. But okay, let's turn this around. Okay, so this is the entryway and the bathroom. Bathroom's actually pretty nice. Like, I like this. This is cool. I'm just trying to make sure. Hey, that's pretty. Actually, I'm not the biggest fan of like tile, but I don't know. I don't usually like this, but this is pretty. Okay, let's see what else. Nice size bed. It's cool. And then there's a mirror. Hey, y'all. A little fridge. It's cute. Chairs that I do not sit in. A little fake cactus. And some light. Yes, let there be light. And AC, but it's cute. Definitely lodgy kind of look, all the wood and stuff. So that's that. Yep, I'm in. So I think I'm gonna call it a night here. I will see you guys in the next clip, which will probably be in Seattle. I think I have a sit in Seattle before I go to Kansas City. So maybe I'll get some footage there. We can go look at some books. Because Seattle doesn't have like a bookstore, but they have like little regular like stores, convenience stores that have books. So maybe we'll look there and see what's going on. But I'm excited to get to bed and put the AC on. It's gonna be at like 60 because it's hot outside. But that's it. That's all. Love my crew down. I worked with all of them before, and I love each one of them. They're so funny. So yeah, I'm gonna clean up, wipe down the room, and listen to Darcy Coates while I do that. So I will pretty much see y'all in the morning. Yeah, I'll see you in the morning. Good evening, good night from Kansas City. Y'all, oh my gosh, I'm so tired. But it's gonna take me a while to get to bed. So it's been a long day. I started in Vegas. Oh my god, did you see that beautiful like aquarium? And apparently, like, I think every night or something they do a show in the that aquarium, and it's like a merman or a mermaid, and they like swim through it and stuff. And I was like, oh, that sounds cute. But it was so pretty. I don't know what else, y'all. I am gonna warm up some food. I'm tired, but I'm also it's gonna take me a while to like get comfortable in bed. So I'm here in Kansas City. Yeah, Kansas City. Okay, reading update. I finished Voices in the Snow. I think I'm gonna give it like 3.7. It was good. But like I said, it's definitely a build up to the rest of the series. I already got the second book, but I need to stick to the books that I wanted to read for. This is why TBR is so hard for me. But I am determined to finish the books that I picked for my readathon. That's the thing. I decide to come up with one. I need to stick to it. So, but I mean, if I read another Darcy Coates, then that still goes for author from another continent, because like she's from Australia. So, I mean, technically I'm just doubling up the miles. You know what I mean? The points in the miles. So, I think I am gonna listen to a little bit while I get ready and clean, wipe down my room. There's really not much here. Let's see. So, not much. I already messed with that bed, cleaned it a little bit. But it's simple. And then like around that corner is the bathroom. But that's it. So, I'm probably gonna listen to a couple of chapters of, oh my God, I don't even know the new name. It's like Whispers in the Dark. I think that's the second book. I have to look it up. And then I'm going to get back into the Teller of Small Fortunes, and try to get at least like 50% in. I think I'm at like 30. So there's that. Today's Saturday now, right? I think where I am. I love my crew. Y'all, my crew is so funny. I just love it. A good crew makes or breaks your working trip, I tell you. So I'm so happy. So me and two others, because I didn't get the other flight attendant's like info, but he had already like left. But anyway, me and two others are probably gonna go walk around tomorrow before we leave. So I think I'm gonna try and get up fairly early, to me, maybe like 10. And we're gonna like walk around. I'm gonna see if I can find like a bookstore. That would be fun. But apparently Hallmark, yeah, was created here or invented here or something. So there's like a founding type of store, and you can get like all the stationery and stuff there and all that. And then another flight attendant from another airline who was in the lobby, she said that the like next door is a chocolate factory, and like they do chocolate covered almost everything. And she said the chocolate covered Twinkies are so good. I'm like, maybe. I mean, you know, experience it for once. I think that's kind of cool. But it'd be just kind of cool to see what other type of like chocolate, you know, they have and stuff. So we shall see. But I am warming up my food in my Hot Logic right now. I'm gonna wipe down my room, and I am gonna listen to, I think it's Whispers in the Darks, for a couple of chapters, and then I'm gonna switch over to Teller of Small Fortunes. So I probably will talk to y'all tomorrow. I want to say bright and early, but not really. It might be, because I would like to go out and see what Kansas City has. So we'll see. All right, y'all. Good night. Good morning from Kansas City. It's a pretty day. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's so pretty. I don't think it's too hot either yet. So it's gonna be pretty. Good morning. Good morning, good morning. Sorry. Come on. There we go. Trying to adjust this. It is almost noon. I have a 3:30 p.m. show. Van time. And I am up. I think I'm gonna like try to pack most of my stuff now because there's no point in me like laying back down when I get in. And I might meet up with one of my flight attendants. She's, taking her time, moving as she should. And I'm over here watching YouTube. So I told her, just to text me if she wanted any company and we'd go together. But my other flight attendant, he is already out. He said he's by the train station and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to see around here. So we'll see how far I get. I'm not hungry. Maybe I'll get a thing of coffee. Because I still have some chia pudding that I made. So that is about it right now. I am just watching YouTube, trying to wake up. I did not sleep well. Sleep has been such a big issue for me for like the past few years. And I've been trying to like go into doctors and stuff, trying to figure out what's going on. So we'll see. But, yeah. And it could be the fact that I'm like not home. My other flight attendant just texted me. He said some Irish festivals going on. So we'll see. I don't want to stay out too long, but we'll see. I don't really have much to say. Sorry. No, it's just like a peaceful, quiet moment. I am like 40% in with the Teller of Small Fortune, and you can probably tell that I'm like, it's not my favorite. Cozy reads are so hard for me because I always say like I want to read a change and actually have something that just is just a little storyline. It's cute, every little detail. Okay, sorry, I just had to put you guys up. Yeah, cozy reads are not my favorite, but I always feel like in my mind, they should be a good palette cleanser. Like the covers are always so cute, the storyline is always so cute, the characters are usually fun, but it's just not entertaining to me, so it takes me longer to get through them. I guess because I'm always waiting for like a plot, you know what I mean? And there is a little bit of a plot in here, but this is more of a day-to-day story, and so it's taking me longer to want to read it, whereas I'm already ready to jump into another Darcy Coates, like, you know what I mean? So we'll see. As far as the other prompts on Booked Boarding bingo sheet, I guess, I do have one for a dream destination, which is Antarctica. So I have Antarctica Station as well, I think by AG something, I'm not sure. We'll see how that goes. I might try and read a little bit of that. I need to find a book for by a BIPOC author in a different region for me. And I think I have an idea of who I want to use. There is an author, she is she's on the East Coast, so I might be able to use her. And hers is a novella. I don't want to butcher her name, but I think it's Zen E something. So picture will be here, but it's pretty much about, from what I've gathered, it's about this group or tribe, and I think the women have been dying from giving birth, or the babies have been dying or something, and this woman is the only one who's able to stay pregnant. So something like that. I might be telling it completely wrong, so forgive me. I feel like that's what I read a little bit of. So I do have that book, something of the sea of the water, I forgot. I'm gonna stop talking. I'm gonna stop. But that could be you. That's probably gonna be the one I use for my BIPOC author. So we shall see. We shall see. But you know what? I'm gonna clean up around here, finish watching YouTube, and yeah, get as much stuff as I can. That way I don't have to do much when it's time to go. Okay, also, flight, well, you know what, not even just flight attendant, but like solo traveler, doing anything solo. There we go. Whoop, sorry. Doing anything solo, whatever, you're in a different city, state, country, whatever, always write a note. Write a note. I keep looking over here. I need to look here. Hey. Yeah, write a note. Write, just in case, God forbid, write what you're wearing, what time you left your room or wherever you are, if you went alone, if you were going to meet friends, if you plan on coming back, whatever. You just never know. Thankfully, it has not had to come in handy for me because I safely make it back to my hotels, you know, but you just never know. So that way, if my crew, if I, God forbid, don't make it back, my crew will, when they come into the, you know, the hotel room, they can see the information and know to contact authorities or something. You know what I mean? It's sucks to think about, but it's also like better be safe than sorry, you know? So like I said, what you're wearing, where you planned on going, if you plan on being back by a certain time, when you left, if you went with anybody, if you were meeting up with anybody, all that information. So it's just, you know, the time, the life, the world we live in, and even just accidents happen. So, you know. All right, I will talk to y'all later. Okay, hello, I'm back in my room, made it safely. It is 2:16 and pickup is at 3:30. So I am pretty much packed up. I'm just gonna start getting dressed, putting a face off a little bit. But we had a nice time. I ended up meeting up with two of my flight attendants, and it was like it was busy. So there was like an Irish festival going on, so everyone was like walking to that, and then there was some type of like pageant going on, honey. It looked like toddlers and tiaras in that piece. Okay, all the girls had their hair like up to here, and their makeup was to the gods, like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, okay. So it was a lot going on, and I forgot it was the weekend. So I guess I have to share the space with people. So it was nice. My flight attendant was gonna do barbecue, but the restaurant was packed, so he was like, nope. So we found this place called Unforked. So it had like sandwiches, sandwiches, tacos, salads, all that kind of stuff. So I got 2 surf and turf tacos. They were really good. Grilled steak and shrimp. So that was good. That was good. So now, and then we went to the chocolate factory, but they weren't making, like, I thought they were going to be dipping like chocolate on, like, you know, I guess maybe they do it at a certain time. So I didn't want any chocolate. I'm too full. So I did see the chocolate covered Twinkies. There may be footage, I don't know. I was too busy talking, so I don't know what the camera got, but it was cute. It was so funny because this particular place, this hotel, is like attached, like there's a walkway, and I didn't know. So I literally walked like a full city block to come back around because of the festival, when I could have just went over the festival. And I was like, oh my god. So my flight attendant, he had showed me that when like we both walked back, when we all of us walked back. I was like, oh my gosh, because if I had known that, I wouldn't have had to go deep into, not deep, but it was a part of the city where I was like, oh, I need to quickly turn back real quick, because I surely did see a guy laying out there asleep with an ankle monitor on, and I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get on out of here. Ain't none of my business. So, but no, it was a fun time. It was really fun. So I am going to see if there's any more YouTube videos I want to catch up on. If not, I'm going to get into my book that I think I'm going to go back to Darcy Coates. Darcy, it's just a good time. Like I said, it's book 2 in the series, and I'm just having a good time with it. Like, it literally picked up right where it left off, and I'm like, that's exactly what I need. I'm all up in your face. Let me back up. But yeah, so there's that. I've got my energy and electrolytes because I haven't had any coffee today. This should be enough. I was thinking about if I want to go to Dunkin' if we had time in the airport, but I wish Dunkin' had a protein milk. That'd be cool. But that's why I go to Dutch Bros. But I'll do Dunkin' when I'm here. So, all right, y'all. I'm rambling. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye. Good. I can't even say good morning. It's afternoon. It's, I think, almost 2 p.m. Me and Princess, she's gonna go back to sleep. It's such a pretty day outside, and I think I'm gonna go do like a couple of errands, because tomorrow is Labor Day. So everybody is gonna be off, everything's gonna be closed. So I just kind of want to make sure I have stuff in I want to get a couple things done so I can at least check it off the list. I'm also gonna do like, I don't know, I'm in this energy right now where I need to like spiritually cleanse my home. I'm really, really good. So, and I try to do it the first of the month, but I'll do like little things, but I want to do like some big foundational things. So, that is the goal. I need to vacuum. I need to pick up some hangers. I'm running out of hangers for my stuff. And I'm gonna try and finish a teller of Small Fortune today. Actually, I'm going to. It's picking up a little bit, and I do love the characters. I think they're funny. It has a really good story behind the plot and everything, and so I am enjoying it. I'm gonna get up and I guess have brunch. Look at her. She's gonna go back to sleep. Her cat nap. Her third one. But anyway, yeah, such a pretty day. So maybe I'll go out and film some content. I need to, I found some prompts for Booked Boarding. So I'm going to start putting them up. I'm going to put one up each day. So hopefully I can film 2 weeks worth. Actually, no, I should be able to do all 30. I already have the questions. I just need to, maybe I'll try and look like a flight attendant or something, you know. I'll put my red lip on, put my hair up or something. So we'll see how that goes. But I'm rambling now. I'm gonna start getting up. The day is done for other people, and I'm like, it's just starting for me. All right, y'all.
So we can try again. Likes may blind you. The crowd is hungry to taste your body.
Yes, baby, I got a large today, okay? If you have Dutch Bros near you, please tell me like what your order is. I love Dutch Bros. I think that the people are always so sweet. I've asked them before if they're like happy working there, and they're like, yeah, like they feel good there. So I'm like, okay, as long as you know you feel like you're being like treated fairly and stuff like that, you know. And a lot of those kids, like, they've been there for a while. They have when I talk to them, they're like, oh, I've been here like 5 years, 7 years and stuff. And I'm just like, oh, okay, so there's some longevity in the business, you know, like they can go higher up if they want to. But anyway, if you have a Dutch Bros, I would love to know your order in the comments. I like going there because, I mean, the customer service and everyone's great, and like I know all of them pretty much now. But they have a protein milk. Oh, okay. I thought the little girl was by herself. I guess that's her dad across the street. Okay. Anyway, so I get a hopscotch latte. Now, I usually will say protein just to ensure I get the protein milk, but she told me that they always make it with protein milk if I ask for hopscotch. So hopscotch protein latte, sugar-free, light ice, and half calf. Because this one has 4 espresso shots, so I do 2 decaf, 2 caffeinated. And hopscotch for them is sugar-free caramel and sugar-free salted caramel. It hits the spot. But all their other coffee drinks that they have, you can substitute the milk and do the protein milk. But I like to try and get my protein in if possible. So it's just so funny because I just love my little like community, like my routine and stuff when I am home. It was so funny because when I got into the line, the drive-through, the girl who took my order, I don't necessarily think I've seen her before, and she didn't know me. And one of the girls who I adore was sitting outside. It was her break, and she was talking to somebody. And so I asked the girl, I said, I always forget her name. Can you like let me know? I'll call everybody Boo. Like I know their faces, but I'll call like everybody Boo or something. And so she's like, oh, that's so and so. And so I like yelled to her like and she's like, oh my god. She's like, hi, I was just talking about you in a good way. But the girl who's taking my order was like, oh my god, she was just talking about you. And then like I think the supervisor, I think he might be like our lead. I feel like he is like one of the leads or something. Maybe her and him are leads. But he like popped his head out the window and he was like, hey girl, we got your order, like come on, like come around here, And it's just so nice. It just feels so welcoming, because when I'm not there, like after a while, they're like, where you been? And it's just nice, it's just kind of nice to have that, like, people that you've never met, and you have like this kind of banter and kind of like I guess a social ship. I'm gonna make my own word, because you don't know them, so it's like it's not necessarily a friendship, but it's a community. Like you're getting to know them. It could be a friendship later, but I just really adore that. But I am going to go vacuum my room, do some household things. I am going to do my calendars, wipe my calendar, my monthly calendar down, wipe my to-do list calendar, wipe that down, and hopefully I'll put on a face today and then get ready to go do some things. I don't know how much I can do today, just because Princess is like, I'm gonna see if I can get her later, but she's like at this tree, and she just like looking up at the tree, and it's like her one with nature type of moment. But because I could do stuff today, but then I can't really do anything with them tomorrow since everything's closed. So I might even just have to wait till Tuesday, which is fine. Oh my god, Tuesday, Darcy Coates is going to be here. I am so intrigued by Darcy Coates. Let's talk about it real quick. I'm so intrigued because I can't find any like video of her. Like, I don't know if I'm tripping. Like every time I look for like an interview, it's like written, and I'm just like, it's gonna be kind of interesting, because it's like I kind of want to see her personality in person. But she's gonna be here at Powell's. I don't think I have to have tickets. I think it's just like first come first serve kind of thing. So I'm hoping I can like get there pretty early. Who are you, sir? But I'm kind of excited. I'm excited. I think I'm gonna take I wonder if she's gonna be able to sign books. I think I'm gonna bring, I got rid of my copy Hunted. I will like either give my books to friends, or I'll put them on Pango, or I'll put them in free little libraries. And so I already got rid of that one. I do have my gift from Danny, which is the Where He Can't Find You. So maybe that would be like really make it even more special, have her sign that one. I kind of want her to sign that one and Hunted. I kind of want to go buy another copy of Hunted just so she can sign it. So I'll see how it is, because this will actually be my first book event. because other ones that I've wanted to go to, I couldn't make it, or I didn't know about it. I had to work, whatever. So the fact that I'm off for this one and it's in my birthday month, I'm so excited. So I don't know if I have to like buy a book and like show a receipt and she'll sign it or something, like, you know, I don't know. But if that's the case, then I'll just go get Hunted, because I already got How Bad Things Can Get. I got it twice, actually. I completely forgot. I had pre-ordered it on my Kindle, and then I saw the physical copy and I bought it, and I'm like, oh, I forgot. But that's neither here nor there. Okay, I'm gonna go in. Maybe we can get a moment of Princess in the next one. If not, that means that she ignored me and went to go do her own thing. So I will talk to you later, after I've either put a face on or I'm back in bed. I don't know.
Yeah. Hi. Hi, mama. Hi, baby. Hi, baby.
Yes, it has attributed to the Fountain of Youth, but not just veganism, because veganism does not mean healthy. That just means a lifestyle of compassion, empathy, and making choices that don't harm others. Not just food, fashion, etc. Plant-based, the more raw, nutritious, healthy version, undercooked or just raw in its natural state, gives you the most nutrition and enzymes that feed your cells. But also, it's not just food, it's what you're plugging into, what's plugging into you. Are you getting sleep? Are you stressing? Are you just grinding on a hamster wheel?
Hey y'all, I'm back. I just got into this mood of like cleaning, okay? Let's see what it looks like outside, and I am feeling good. So I personally am just not someone who likes to clean. Like, I'll do the what I have to because I'm not like dirty, but I don't find pleasure in it. So me and my roommate had agreed that we would have a house cleaner come once a month for a regular clean, or once every other month for like a deep clean, and then we just like keep it up, right? But I'll do things around the house, of course, you know, bathroom, kitchen, like just sweep. Like I'm not gonna just leave stuff all over the floor and everywhere. But I just had the energy to just go, and I just like did my room, and I'm gonna organize it, and I am lighting some incense right now, and you know, saying my intentions for September, and then I'm going to do another incense just to like seal it. But it just felt good, and I was like, you know what, Casey, go with that energy, because it doesn't happen often like this consistently, you know. So I was like, let me just use this energy. So I cleaned my desk off, I threw stuff out that was just in the way, I did like a really good vacuum. I cleansed my crystals. They're charging in the sun now. Well, the sun's already starting to set a little bit, so they will get sun in the morning, but I have them out there. I like cleaned up my plant. I cleaned off the dead leaves. I watered her. I redid my flowers a little bit. They still look really good. So I just like took out some of the dead ones and made it look better. And I cleaned like my altar area and stuff. And so I'm feeling really good with this energy. I just want to do things intentionally for September. I want to do things with a purpose, with intentions of creating the disciplined person that I want to be. And so it takes steps. So I'm really happy with that. I'm gonna do some laundry when I get in, and then tomorrow I can like say what I want to like bring into my life, you know, health, longevity, prosperity, you know, lucrative legal ways of like bringing in money, you know, being able to comfortably and comfortably support myself and stuff, and you know, help my loved ones, and help those who I consider. She's back. She must. You want to say something to the people?
Say hi.
But yeah, you know, there are people in my life, both virtual, physically, and you know, that I just consider to be my people. And so, you know, I want to be able to always be in a position where I can be of some form of like assistance, I guess. I don't know how to say that. I think I'm rambling, but you know, I love being able to be in a comfortable position. So I want to continue that. I want to open my mind to make new ways, to see new ways of doing that. You know, content creating has actually really been helping, because now I'm finding everything can be content, you know, that I didn't think of. So it opened my mind to like another thing, if that makes sense. And so like, I had used to crochet when I was younger, and I completely like forgot the skill. And so I had bought this thing from like Dollar Tree, and I'm going to practice on it because it opens up another part of my mind to work, you know? So I just want to continue that abundance. I want to continue, my health, always keeping up my health, watching, you know, what I'm eating and drinking now, and what I'm consuming mentally, because anxiety and OCD is a really big thing that I deal with. And I just want to work on my health, you know, and I want to keep going in a positive way. And like I said, I love the green paper. I love money. So I want to make sure that I continue to stay secured. I don't know what I was trying to say. I wanted to say secured, but then I wanted to say comfy. I don't know. Anyway, I want to stay, you know, I want to make sure that I'm secured. I want to be open to new ways of making a lucrative amount of money legally, and just with who I am, just being who I am, you know, not with it having to be getting another, part-time job or something, but just being open to ways, So I just feel like September is going to be that, because it's my birthday month too. And I just feel like it's a new, it's a rebirth, So we're going to be successful in September. So there's that. Let me get off of here because I'm just rambling per usual. But it is either 5 or 6. I don't know what time it is. I'm going to eat. And I'm going to get dressed, and I'm going to go run a couple of errands, whatever's open, see what I can get last minute. I'm starting to wonder if a lot of things are open tomorrow for Labor Day. Is Labor Day considered a big holiday still? I don't know. Just because with my job, I work holidays most of the time, so I don't even think about the holidays. So I'm wondering if there's going to be a few things that I could do tomorrow as well, but we'll see. Okay, but I'm rambling. I apologize. It's my favorite thing to do. I'm going to go eat, put some clothes on, and hopefully get out of the house, go do some errands real quick. It's not time for her to eat yet. Huh. Say hi. You're so famous. You're so famous. Huh. You're so famous. You want to tell everybody what number collar this is, because you always get out of them with the sushis on it? Yeah. I'll feed her when I get back. She's fine. And that's it, y'all. Just wanted to put good energy out there for myself. I want to change my mindset, and I want to bring in my focus on what I truly want in my life and for the future. So that's it. It's not that you asked, but I thought I'd tell you that anyway. All right, let me go inside, eat, and get cleaned up. No reading update. I am thinking about ending this vlog though, because it's already, as I've been putting it together, it's already at like a little bit over an hour. And I was gonna try and finish Small Fortune in here, but I think I'm just gonna finish it I'm just gonna upload this and finish it in the next vlog. And in that vlog, you'll see Darcy Coates. Everything goes according to plan. I can go to the event, but God willing. Darcy Coates. I will have finished A Teller of Small Fortune, and I think the other one I wanted to read was Flowers of the Sea, which is also I'm using that one as a BIPOC author in a different region for me for Flowers of the Sea, but they're also traveling in it. They're on ship. So I could use that too, but it definitely is going for my BIPOC author. And in that video, I will have maybe like a try-on haul of the clothes that I got for Portugal. I'm hoping like it's still working out. Things, life has been life, and so I'm just gonna see what happens. But I did get some outfits, so we'll see. And that's it right now. So I don't think I'm gonna close it out right now. Maybe in the next clip I'll close it out. Are you gonna guard while I'm gone? Yeah. Can you get out of the little road though? Just get out of the way, girl. Hey friends. This is gonna be the last clip for this vlog, and I'm going to just start, because technically it is Sunday, so another vlog, a weekly vlog. So I am going to I need to stop saying I am going to finish this vlog here and say goodbye to you now, and I will see you in the next vlog, where I'm going to be finishing The Teller of Small Fortunes. Well, I am going to finish that tonight, but you will see it in the next vlog, which will probably be out next week. And that vlog will also have Darcy Coates. God willing, I'm able to make it to the event. I think I said this earlier, I'll do a try-on haul for all my clothes for Portugal. I am heading to Dutch Bros. When I don't get coffee there, or if I've already had my coffee, I will get their sparkling soda, which is soda water, but it's I gotta stop saying I do sugar-free raspberry and sugar-free vanilla. And I know there's people who are gonna be like, you can make that at home, you can buy this stuff and it'd be cheaper. I don't want to. I prioritize my savings so that I can spend on what I love. And what I love is Dutch Bros every day when I'm able to, having someone come and clean my apartment, books, and traveling. So as far as I'm concerned, Dutch Bros is already in the budget. I'm gonna do it, because why not? So I'm gonna head there, have a little pick-me-up, and go run whatever errands I can with wherever is still open. So I am going to end this vlog here. I'm going to start on the next vlog right now. So I will see you soon. Okay? So be safe out there. Happy reading. Safe traveling if you're traveling, if that's what you like to do, like me.